hear that? It's like the pulse of the street, a hole in the chest. chest.
Yo! What up, my people? Welcome back to another live stream episode. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back. What's going on, my people? ¿Cómo está mi gente? I want to give a huge shout out to everybody right now listening. Huge shout out to everybody right now watching on Rumble, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube and all that. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody. Shout out to y'all. Without y'all, this whole joint would not be possible. And talking about this whole joint, there's a couple of people coming for your boy. Oh my God. Now, I'm going to be extremely respectful because, even though in the beginning, some of them wasn't, but it's all right. I'm going to be extremely respectful. Partially it was my fault, but it is what it is. I just want to get the room a little bit situated. But, I want to give a huge shout out to Cass, Don, Jay, Johnny Mills, and Anthony Ali. The more y'all come in, the more, the more people will start getting informed. So, really quickly, how this whole thing unfolded, right? First of all, no disrespect to Shorty, no disrespect to Donna. I don't know who Donna is, and never did know who Donna is, but it's okay. It's fine. It is what it is. And I really never, thought too much about it. It is what it is. So somebody clipped my clip of the video that I re-uploaded from her channel on my channel, right, and put it on Twitter, right. Now, at the moment I knew that due to copyright rules and due to YouTube rules, YouTube doesn't really like when people take people's content without their permission, right? It doesn't really matter if you tag them on it, tell people where to find the person's content. It doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, that's still copyright infringement. You know what I mean? When it doesn't become copyright infringement is when you're actually talking about the clip as an example for your whole, stream or video or whatever, or what have you. You know what I mean? That's when it doesn't become copyright infringement and it becomes fair use. Now, a lot of content creators, what they like to do is they like to take somebody's content and put part of it out there, to draw in some drama or whatever the case is. Certain content creators don't mind their content getting taken as long as people are, tagging them, telling them where to find it or whatever the case is, right? Now, Donna is a Tariq fan. Yeah, I come to find that out. Yeah, I'm gonna get into that whole thing. So, it doesn't really matter even if I would have took her clip and put it on my channel and gave everybody the credit that I needed to give. It's really up to the individual, like Donna. It's really up to the individual to be okay with the title and also on what I'm putting out there or whatever the case is, right? Now, when this joint when it started getting traction, right? I never found the clip on her channel. I found that clip on other people's channel. One or two people's channel, they got 20 views. One of them only had 300 views. So I'm like, that's very interesting that Judge Joe Brown is saying what he's saying about Tariq Nasheed. So I went to investigate the clip, and then I found the clip, the original clip. It was on her channel that she posted up individually. So she posted this individual clip up. So I didn't have to rummage through her podcast. I didn't have to go through timestamps. No, she already had it up as an individual clip. So the thing is, I was like, okay, so Shorty knows what she's doing. So let me hear the thing, and I heard it word for word. From what I interpreted was that Judge Joe Brown was seen Tariq Nasheed calling him out as a grifter. That's the interpretation I have, and I had at the time. I'm going to let you guys listen to the clip in a few minutes, but that's what I had at the time. So I titled it, hey, Judge Joe Brown is calling this dude a grifter. That's what I titled it, right? Judge Joe Brown on Twitter a couple of days after goes and says, well, in reality, I didn't really call him a grifter. It is, he pretty much explains his side of the story. And this is what he said on Twitter. Let me show you. I'm going to give you guys all the receipts. This is what he said on Twitter, right? To the point where, I gave it a like. He was like, I was referring to Bro Nasheed as a pimp. I wasn't referring to Bro Nasheed as a pimp. That was in reference to others. I consider him a friend. I did say it wasn't right to earn money from the Black Power thing. That's basically what it is. That's a general, you know what I mean? That's a general admission to all who do. You know what I'm saying? So this is what he just wants to clarify. And to me, the way I took this part saying that you're earning the money from the Black Power thing as grifting. That's how I took it as. But obviously he corrected me on Twitter, right? So I was under the assumption that, hey, Judge Joe Brown knows that the holiday Tariq Nasheed invented, and in reality, if you guys actually go out and find out a Tuesday or Rudder Sussy or whatever how it's called, it's not an original FBA holiday, by the way. He stole that from Caribbeans. That's a Caribbean holiday. But anyway, Tariq Nasheed, I thought that Judge Joe Brown knew that Tariq Nasheed trademarked the holiday he invented. This is a trademark right here. As you guys can see, a Rudder Sussy is still pending, right? As you can see right here, it was filed March 25th, right? That's when it was filed. Go all the way down, and you will see that the trademark owner history, Tariq Nasheed. It says it right here. It's in black and white. Tariq Nasheed. Last time I checked, how can you trademark a holiday? You know what I'm saying? How can you trademark? I don't know if Christmas is trademarked. Is Kwanzaa trademarked? You know what I'm saying? This is the holiday he invented and he trademarked. So I thought Judge Joe Brown knew this, and this is what he was saying. You don't earn money from the Black Power thing. This is what I thought. This is what I thought he knew. I could be wrong. Obviously, I am wrong. Now, why is this so important? Why is trademarking a holiday such a big deal? Because right here in the classification, he says this, a Rudder Sussy, right here that he trademarked, a Rudder Sussy, he can use in educational services, namely conducting classes, seminar, conferences, workshop, retreats, camps, field trips for the Black American culture, holiday history distribution, training, basically everything under the sun. He can profit all off of a Rudder Sussy once he puts it out. The reason is, this is a big deal, is as a FBA people who believe in this holiday, which means you cannot use a Ratsasasi in any form to make money. If you do, Tariq Nasheed will sue you. This is very plain and simple. Very plain and simple. You know how many cats right now got sued off of Nike? You know what I'm saying? They make their own little sneaker joint. The colorways could be different, but the format is the same. Nike sues the boots off of people. Let's keep it 1,000. So this is what I thought Judge Joe Brown knew. If he doesn't know, well, goddamn, he knows now if he's listening. This is what I thought he knew. So let's play exactly what he said. I'm gonna pause it right quick. I'm gonna play exactly what he said, and y'all tell me. First of all, hold up. Hold on. I want to just put this up there because I want y'all to listen to the audio. I don't want y'all see the video. So this is exactly what he said, right? That I put up, and you guys tell me, you know, how do you guys interpreted it? You know what I'm saying? So check this out. So she is basically Dana is explaining what a Ratsasasi is, right? So let me just move it to 7 something. So check this out.
Yeah, I remember now. Tariq Nasheed is okay, but the point is we don't need to be doing this for, well, I don't know. Maybe he's donating his time.
Yeah, I think what he's doing, he's carving out a lane for Black Americans.
Why you need to carve this lane out? Every male group, and since this planet has had people, has been doing it. Why are we so late doing it?
Exactly. And that's why he's doing it, because we haven't kept that up. Whereas if the Congressional Black Caucus always want to lump us with minorities, whereas he's specifically saying, no, we are different than the minority.
You said that 50 years ago, 70 years ago, 90 years ago, 100 years ago.
50 years ago today,
well, how is that new?
Because
how
we
is
dropped
that
the
new?
ball. Because we have
I haven't. You haven't. Some other people I know haven't.
The general population have. So Tariq Nasheed is popular. He has a large following.
I understand it, but I'm not trying to sell something. Did you buy that?
Look what he said. I'm not trying to sell something. Look at what he said. I'm not trying to sell something. I am not trying to sell something. I want you guys to pay attention very well. This is exactly what he said. I'm not trying to sell, and I agree with him on that. Why would you profit from the struggle? Okay, I'm not trying to sell something. Let's check this out.
So Tariq Nasheed is popular. He has a large following.
I understand it, but I'm not trying to sell something. Did you buy that?
No. A friend of mine, he bought it. And I said,
he bought it. Well, see, profit making. I don't buy that. You don't profit from the revolution. Now,
that is true.
Brother Nasheed is wrong on that. That's like saving souls for profit. That means you're a pulpit pimp preacher if you out there trying to profiteer off of saving souls. You're supposed.
Okay, so for what I took out of it, is he's calling. That's how I took it. He wasn't calling him that, but the way I took it was, he's calling him a grifter. Again. Remember, trademarked or Ratsasasi. Profit pimp. Am I wrong? So, because this joint went viral, homie said what he had to say, right? Then this is what Shorty had to say about me putting her clip up. Check this out. Hold on, give me a minute, guys.
Judge, give me 2 minutes because I want to introduce this next topic that has to do with YouTube community guidelines. It's a YouTuber, Radical Latino. Yes, I'm calling you out. He has probably 4,000 subscribers, and apparently he's trying to, create more subscribers and grow his channel like we all are doing. But let me say this about all you content creators, smaller or bigger. Stop using my content without my permission. And if you're using it under fair use, because you don't read the fair use description, you have to give that person credit content that you use.
That's not true. Under fair use, that's not true. Under fair use, what you need to do is use part of their content and then don't replicate it, but no, use part of that content and use your own commentary based on that content. That's not what fair use means. She doesn't know what she's talking about. That's not what fair use means. The only reason why that video got taken down is because I wasn't even speaking on it. I literally just took the same old clip, which was my fault. I knew better than that. You know what I'm saying? But which was my fault. But let's go.
There have been people, I forgot his name, Dim something. There's been a couple of YouTubers that use my content, actually gave me credit in the title, they at me, or in the video. And the way they edited it wasn't just using my whole goddamn video, putting it up there and not talking over it or whatever. But then you have those like a Radical Latino, taking my whole video, putting it up on their platform. And then in the title, using the judge name in vain.
I didn't use a judge name in vain. No. I misinterpreted what he was saying because that's what I thought he said, which he clarified and also corrected me on Twitter with that. But let's keep it going.
We're going to get into that too, because this is a warning to slow all you people down. I understand the smaller channels doing it, but a lot of you bigger channels, 100K and up, because you run out of ideas, you want to now take and steal from the smaller channels? Absolutely not. This is a business, and I treat it as such. Hi, Judge.
Building on what you said about the admonition, I don't want anybody trying to corrupt what I say to support their bullshit position. All right. I did not call Tariq Nasheed what somebody accused me of saying. That was out of context, that was inexcusable, and that was just trying to generate a fight. That's bullshit.
No, I was not trying to generate no fight. You said it out of your own mouth, and even double down on Twitter saying that profit making you don't stand with. Profit pimping you don't stand with. That's what you said. Did I make a inflammatory title? I did. Because under my perception, I thought that's exactly what you were saying. Grifting. People in the chat. Profit pimping and profit making, saying that, is that not grifting? Is that not the definition of grifting? Is that not the definition of grifting? Even though Tariq Nasheed made a trademark for the holiday he invented, is that not grifting? Come on now. We can't be that stupid. Let's use common sense. If we're going to be using common sense, let's use common sense. Is that not grifting? Last time I checked, that's what grifting is, because he even said it himself. Profit making off of the struggle he's not down with. what the hell is Tariq Nasheed doing then? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep it 1,000. But yeah, did I go wild on the title? Of course, because he didn't say that. I misinterpreted. That's what what I thought he meant by it. You know what I'm saying? But what he said was profit pimping. He's not down with. So what? So what is Tariq doing then? He even said it in that clip. I'm not down with Mr. Nasheed with that. He said it. So let's chill out with let's chill out. All right. Let's keep it going.
Everybody, third world, has enough problems as it is without trying to generate false internal strife. Now, I know that's in 48 Rules of Power is a way to get influence, but it's not going to work here. Next thing, we do have those who should be exposed, but let's not take what was not intended by the speaker to expose one of those people and try to turn it into that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Exactly. And that's when I was talking about earlier, this particular YouTuber using my content video, and then in the title, Judge Joe Brown calls Tariq Nasheed a grifter, which you did not. And
I didn't.
And he's using your name, which is trademark, which is branded, and trying to misleading and using your name in vain. Well, what people need to understand is the difference between you and me, Judge. Your money is long and you have way more connections. So people need to slow down, because I do know Tariq Nasheed took a person, is in court right now, taking them to court.
Correction. Tariq Nasheed took 2 people to court. He lost one. I got the transcripts on that. He lost that case with the natives. Right now, he's in court doing the same old female tactics in court with Pan African. And I guarantee you, he's gonna lose that one too. And my thing is, y'all looking at Tariq Nasheed as somebody that's gonna get y'all reparations when he can't even get a restraining order to stick. And y'all think he's gonna get y'all reparations? Okay. But yeah, I'm not scared of Tariq Nasheed going to court with me. You know what I'm saying? Because if he does, I want to really know what he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? If it's defamation, make it be defamation, because that discovery is gonna be crazy. Let's go.
Because sometimes you have to slow people the hell down because they're doing too much. You're doing too much. So
let's talk about doing too much for 1 second. If I was doing too much, why did she clip that part that the judge was questioning Tariq Nasheed's standards, questioning him on what he's doing? Why did she clip it out and make it an individual video if she doesn't want beef or whatever? Huh? Make that make sense. Okay.
So if you're going to use somebody's name in the title to get views, you better not be lying on their name or using their name in vain, because that could be a serious legal repercussion.
Well, let's put it this way. You're accusing me falsely of saying something about somebody else. I might say something truthful about you, and you don't want that. Somebody says, well, you probably misspoke. Sometimes I do. And you need to learn the English language. I said, trust me, what you usually hear is not necessarily what I would sound like were I trying to display a command of the English language in a formal sense. And you don't even want to go there. The dichotomies of your asinine position will be revealed in vivid color if you attempt to challenge me on that. So
Thank you, Marcus Majors. Hello, Miss Dana. Hello, Your Honor, Judge Joe Brown. Hi, thank you. And stop playing on my channel. Stop. This is a
Or
business.
I'm gonna play on you if you put me in there again and try.
Exactly.
Because Tariq Nasheed and I are friends.
Right.
I talk to the young man every now and then. We have each other's numbers, and we met in person and had some long chats. So
Right. And what
Okay, Mr. Judge, you guys are friends. That's great. Ask him how come he trademarked a holiday. Ask him why is he profiting from something that you don't condone. You guys are friends. What has he done for the black community? If we really want to take it there, you guys are friends, right? You got each other's numbers, right? Well, ask him how come that museum that he got $1 million something, he came up not even having the same museum that he promised. On top of that, he's turning that joint into a club. I thought it was supposed to be a museum for the people. Now he's gonna turn it into a club. Mr. Judge, ask him that. Ask him that. You got each other's numbers, right? Ask him that. Ask him how come he keeps on profit making from the struggle. Ask him that. You guys are friends, right? Based on your own words. You guys are friends. I'm not misquoting you. Let's redo it. You guys are friends, right?
Those numbers, and we met in person and are friends.
Right.
I talk to the young man every now and then. We have each other's numbers, and we
exactly. You guys are friends, right? Got each other's numbers, right? Well, then really tell him and ask him the real deal. Tell him and ask him how come he keeps on doing things to pimp the community, to profit make. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what if I was part of some big movement and somebody's moving the wrong way, that's exactly what I'll ask. That's exactly what I'll ask. I'm gonna repeat this one more time. This is exactly what he said.
Why are we so late doing it?
Exactly. And that's why he's doing it, because that us with minorities.
50 years ago, 70 years ago. Well, how is that new?
Because
However,
the general population have it. So Tariq Nasheed is popular. He has a large following.
I
So,
understand it, but
Right.
I'm not trying to sell something. Did you buy that? Well, see, profit making. I don't buy that. You don't profit from the revolution. Now,
that is true.
Brother Nasheed is wrong on that.
No, a friend of mine.
Well, see, profit making. I don't buy that. You don't profit from the revolution. Now,
That is true.
Brother Nasheed is wrong on that. That's like saving souls for profit. That means you're a pulpit pimp preacher if you out there trying to profiteer off of saving souls.
Saving souls, profiteer, pimping. This is his words. So how come you don't talk to him about that? Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. If you got his number and y'all close friends, talk about that. Hey, yo, you're moving wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. Exactly. What revolution? What revolution? For the last time I checked, I thought we were all down here fighting white supremacy. Last time I checked. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Let's stop acting dumb. Let's stop acting dumb. You say one thing, you're not with that. Great. Great. Go to the pimp and ask him that. How come he's doing that? How come he's doing that? You got his number. How come he's doing that? You're not with that. That's where your stance is. How come he's doing that? Ask him real quickly. Just ask him. Because you know what you're going to get? You're going to get babble. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get babble. The same babble that he was going in court with, thinking that he was going to win. He got, it's all babble. The same babble FBA got when they went to the DC conference. A bunch of babble. No politicians out there to do anything. No real work. You know what I'm saying? No real work. No nothing. No nothing. No nothing. It's insane. It's insane. And so some of these super woke, black, never call each other out when they're grifting. Never call each other out when they're grifting. Never call each other out when they're grifting. But when they disrespect one another, you know he ain't going to open up a school, right? You know he got a bunch of arrest records on abusing kids, right? Come on now. Come on now. Let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep it 1,000. If you're going to be part of a revolution, so-called revolution, it has to be all the way 1,000%. Don't go one way and say, well, radical, you're wrong by doing this, which I admit I was wrong by writing the title the way it is. I should have wrote Judge Joe Brown questions Tariq Nasheed's pimping. That's what I should have wrote. How come he's a profit pimping? You know what I'm saying? But don't come at me. But y'all not coming at the person that the whole thing was intended for. That's insane to me. That's insane to me. Oh, radical. Oh, you shouldn't be using my video. Yeah, but screw the video. What about the fact that this dude is pimping the community? Yeah. Screw all that. How come you're using my video? Well, listen, I understand that. I'll take the video. Whoa, how come you put this messed up title on the video? See, you're playing with my name. Well, somebody's playing with the community. You know, they're taking the money and they're probably, shirts, fake holidays that they're trademarking. Yeah, fuck all that. How come you do that? You doing that to the judge? Come on now. That makes no sense. That makes no type of sense. And check this out. I'm not even going to go back and forth on this whole thing. I'm going to keep it 1,000. I'm not going to go back and forth with this whole thing. You know why? Unless the judge or Dana wants to respond. I want to know what the hell y'all think about this first. Let me know what you think about this first. The fact that he trademarks a holiday, and we all know, the judge, you know about the law, bro. You know about the law, bro. You know if somebody wants to do anything with these words, Tariq is going to profit off of it. Come on now. Let's keep it 1,000. So this is what I'm saying. You guys want to come at me? Okay, okay, cool. Check this first. I could care less how many videos people are going to do about me. Check this first. Let him respond on this, because all y'all going to get is babble. That's what you're going to get. All y'all going to get is babble. And the babble that you're going to get is not even going to make sense. Because he's going to go all over the place saying a bunch of dumbass stuff that's not going to make sense. know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Now the museum is gonna be a nightclub. Yeah, it's gonna be a bar and lounge. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Now, yo, now the museum is gonna be a bar and lounge. I'm the FBA. You guys got pimped. You guys got you guys got tricked. You got hoodwinked. Y'all been bamboozled. Oh, wait, you didn't know? You didn't know? That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what Tariq said. He's gonna have a museum, and at night, he's gonna turn it into a little bar lounge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A bar, yeah. That's exactly what he said. Yeah, he's gonna turn it into a bar lounge. I saw that too. Yeah, it was. I think somebody sent me the clip. He sure did say that. Yes, he did. After it was done, after the museum, at night he's gonna turn it into a bar lounge. And by the way, you guys know Hidden History Museum is trademarked like a that's the stupid. You copyright that. You don't trademark whatever. But anyway, the real Dana, listen. Want to come at me? That's great. I did not come at you disrespectfully. You know what I mean? If you want to talk, we can talk. It's fine. You feel me? But don't say that I'm out here trying to cause division when the main person out here calling black immigrants tethers and all that other stuff, talking about Haitians brought AIDS to America. He's the main person causing division. Let's keep it 1,000. That's why when Judge Joe Brown was saying what he was saying, you even started laughing. You were like, "Ooh, come on now. Come on now." Because you know it's true. You know it's true. The funny thing is, I believe it's happening already, Ramon. These Nasheeps, it's already happening. It's already happening. I believe it's already happening because that little DC stuff, majority of them people didn't even care about reparations. They just wanted to just see the festival. You know what I'm saying? And the other half were really there because it's not that big. He's losing. I'm telling you right now. That's why he kept on going from grift to grift to grift to grift. You're gonna turn that joint. You're gonna turn that joint into a bar and lounge. That is insane to me. When Tariq first brought it up, he didn't say that. He didn't say we're going to turn it into a bar and lounge. He said this is going to help out the community. And this is for history. Right? How is a bar and lounge helping the community out? Let's think about that for 1 second. How is a bar and lounge going to help the community out? Make that make sense. That's all I got to say. Make that make sense. And again, Mr. Judge Joe Brown, you don't want your name in the title? That's fine. This is just a response, by the way. That's totally cool. You got his number? Ask him about this. You guys are friends? Ask him about this because by your stance, you're not with profit making from the struggle. Ask him about this. Ask him about the bar and lounge. Because all you're going to get is a bunch of babble. Wait, what about the expo? 120 wait, what do you mean? What expo? He has an expo. What expo? The FBA expo in Atlanta that in Texas that he's gonna have? Is that the one? Is that like, hey yo, how many bro? Y'all couldn't figure out this is like, come on, bro. Y'all couldn't figure out this is all these FBA expos is Hidden Colors Live on Ice. That's basically what it is. It's Hidden Colors Live on Ice. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. It's Hidden Colors Live on Ice. You feel me? That's all it is. These expos ain't really gonna move nothing. These little marches and conferences, we're gonna go to DC. No politician showed up. To the point where the only place that they're talking about reparations is California. That's the only state. Literally no one is paying these people any goddamn mind. And you're gonna go make another conference? What's the political game plan? There's nothing. He's not going to give it to you because he doesn't have one. That's what it is. Exactly. No critical thinking at all. It's insane to me. It's insane to me. It's insane to me. And again, instead of making a response video, instead of making a video talking about for all the YouTube, especially Radical Latino, I'm going to call you out personally. Yo, be like, Judge, let's talk about profit pimping. I know what you think about that. There's others that I know that are doing the same thing, but let's talk about profit pimping. And call Tariq Nasheed out because that's exactly what he's doing. Am I wrong on that? Let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep it 1,000. Am I wrong on that? And next time y'all bring me up, at least bring up my points. Please. Don't start saying that, oh, he's trying to rattle the community. He's trying to, divide. FBA is the biggest dividers of the Black community. Stop it. Let's keep it 1,000. FBAs are the biggest dividers of the community. I made a whole video on that. Point and proven that that's what it is. Calling Black folks FBAs, calling other Black folks monkeys? Come on now. What? I proved that already. It's on my video. I proved that already. It's insane. It's insane to me. It's insane to me. So, unless y'all I could care less what happens. Again, I could care less what happens. They could come and talk about me. That's great. Don't even say none of my points. I could care less. This is gonna be held over your heads. This right here is gonna be held over your heads. That's all I'm saying. This is gonna be held over your heads. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be held over your heads. What is the Latinx? I don't even know what that is, bro. Stop trolling. This is gonna be held over your heads. Let's keep it 1,000 right now. Let's keep it 1,000. Let's look. Let's keep it 1,000 right now. Because all of this buffoonish, cockamamie. Well, if you use my video, let's stick to the point of the video. Okay, I messed up on the title. My bad. But let's stick to the point of what he said. Y'all just gonna dismiss that? Wow. I thought I was talking to riders. I thought I thought that these people were really out for their community. What happened? They don't want to talk about the real? What happened? Damn. How the mighty have fallen, huh? How the mighty have fallen. That's insane to me. That's insane to me. So I'm not gonna go long. Again, I got other things to take care of. But like I said, if y'all not going to address this a Tuesday or it's a Tuesday or whatever the case is, if y'all not going to address this, I don't want to hear nothing about it. I could care less about anything. I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't want to hear what y'all think, what y'all don't think. I don't want to hear well, the fact is you're trying to divide the community. I don't want to hear none of that. Address this. Address the fact that he promised one thing, got the people's money, again, profit pimping, and then he's making a bar and lounge. Address that. Address the fact that he's making a holiday and he's trademarking that same holiday. Address that. Address that how trademarks work. And if someone with the same FBA lineage want to celebrate their holiday and make some money on the side, they'll get their boots sued by the leader of FBA. Address that. I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear about Latinos this, the history of that. I don't want to hear in LA. I don't want to hear about none of that. Address this. Because this will tell me a lot if y'all really care about the struggle. This is going to tell me a lot. If y'all not going to address this, I don't really care. Then you guys are just as fake as Tariq Nasheed. I could care less. I'm not the type to go back and forth on with something that is not important. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it 1,000. If y'all not going to address this, but yet call me out, let's address everything. Let's address everything. You know what I'm saying? Let's address everything. With that being said, I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace.